What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Road to 100. This is episode 5. I'm going to take you through a full day of eating and my shoulders workout. I've started a new routine. This is more of a bodybuilding split. I'll show you exactly what it is when I get to the gym, but I'm doing more chest and triceps one day, then back and biceps, then legs, then shoulders today. So I'll take you through that full routine, obviously my full day of eating, but first, the weigh-in. Just under 94 kilos and this is fasted. I will see you at the first eating clip. Okay, so for my first meal I've got 6 eggs, 1.5 slices of this roast turkey breast, some sauerkraut, gonna fry these mushrooms, and then to finish, some black chocolate, around 4 squares, and 100 grams of strawberries. I'm gonna put this all together and show you how it looks. So this meal is 1,035 calories. That is 53 grams of protein, 20 carbs, 10 being from fiber, which is 10 grams of net carbs, so still keto friendly, and 83 grams of fat. So most of today I'm gonna be eating clean, but for dinner I'm going to eat sushi, and I'm also going to the cinema, and I'm not going to lie, I love like popcorn and cinema snacks when I go to the cinema. So I'm going to eat this up, and the next time you see me I'm going to be taking pre-workout. That's around 2 hours after I eat. I always take pre-workout on an empty stomach. It doesn't seem to work as well if you don't take it on an empty stomach. It's because your body doesn't really absorb a lot of the nutrients, and also I can't really train when I'm full. So I will see you in the next clip testing new pre-workout. So my friend was given 2 of these EndoRush samples, EndoRush by BCN pre-workout in his order, and he decided to give it to me because he doesn't use pre-workout. They don't look too bad. It's a 16.5 gram serving, which is a lot better than a lot of the previous ones, which are about 5 or 6 grams. Has no BCAAs in, so you could probably get away with this if you're fasting. It's got a few other ingredients in. It's got caffeine, obviously, your arginine, your L-citrulline. It's got creatine and beta-alanine, probably the most active ingredients. It's got some B vitamins as well. This is pineapple flavour. I'm going to give this a try. It says with amino acids, but I can't seem to find them. I guess it means, I don't know. I guess it means the L-citrulline, the L-arginine and beta-alanine. Anyway, let's see how this tastes. I'm gonna mix it up. It's around 40 minutes before I'm working out. I'm gonna drink this a tiny bit before and the rest on my way to the gym. Let me mix it up and let you know how this tastes. Okay, it's all mixed up. It says put 230 milliliters of water. I prefer to put a bit more. I put around 350. Tastes okay. Very artificial, but it's decent. It will do. I'll let you know how it affects me in the gym. Back in the commentary box, this is my brand new routine. This is the shoulder workout of my brand new routine. And the way this differs is I'm not training every body part twice a week. Every body part gets trained once a week, probably with a bit more intensity and a bit more load than I did in the last routine. But that would make sense because I'm doing 4 exercises for shoulders. Technically, I only did 2. I did 4 exercises, but 2 in 2 different workouts with the last routine. And so I always do a warm-up set for compound exercises. Then for isolation exercises, I just tend to use the fact that I've done an exercise before that as the warm-up rather than doing an individual warm-up. The way this differs as well, it's 6 to 8 reps focused on the main set, and rest-wise, I'd say 60 seconds for isolation movement and 1 minute, so 90 seconds to 120 seconds rest for more compound movements. And the Arnold presses, these are great for the front delts. Really focus on pulling the weight down and punching up at the top. Then I finished it with side lateral raises, supersetted with dumbbell front raises. So the trick here is to make sure you keep up complete form. I know that we have a target rep range, but the most important thing is to keep that form going. And I left 60 seconds break between each set. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. It's very short, I know. I'll make the next one longer, I promise. So I'm back from the gym from that brutal shoulder session. My shoulders are feeling smashed. I can barely hold this camera up, but gotta do it. So that was a good improvement on some strength, and I really enjoyed that session. It took 45 to 50 minutes, which is, I think, a good time for a session. I threw in some abs after I finished shoulders, and yeah, I went to the sauna for 20 minutes. If you don't know the benefits of going to the sauna, have a look at my Instagram at AdamScottM. You can see it on screen. Go to my Instagram, I list the 5 benefits, and you can see why you should be going to the sauna. And also, after the sauna, I go for a freezing cold shower as well. And post-workout meal time, I'm gonna have a steak. This is about 270 grams of sirloin steak. I'm gonna have it with some broccoli, tender stem broccoli that is, and some asparagus. If you like normal broccoli over tender stem broccoli, you have issues, serious issues, and I cannot trust people like that. And so what I do with the steak, this is a pro tip, so I leave the steak to sit for 1 hour, but while it's sitting, I coat each side in cayenne pepper, a bit of black pepper, and some salt, some Himalayan salt, and I just pierce it with a fork like this. What this does is it gives it more flavour, allows the flavour to go into the actual steak itself. And when I do fry it after this, the juices won't seep through. This is because obviously it's cooled down to room temperature. So leave it for 1 hour. I know that requires some patience, but I like good tasting food and I can deal with that. I have the time today, so that's fine. Okay, so finally it's post-workout meal time. I've got my steak and I've got my vegetables like you saw before. Before I forget, that endo rush was borderline useless. I'd give it about a 5 out of 10. 5 because I still got the pump, and the other 5 was missing because I didn't get the energy, I didn't get no rush. Endo rush is no rush. So the macros on this baby. So I cook the steak for about 2 minutes each side. I like it quite rare, I like it quite bloody, just how I am. That's 46 protein, 0 grams of carbs. People are going to say vegetables, but no, the fiber cancels out the carbs, and I never count carbs in green vegetables, pointless. Then the fat is 74 grams for a total of, you've got 848 calories. Usually I would have some onions with this, but I actually fried the vegetables with a tiny bit of coconut oil and just put the lid on and let the steam do the rest. I'm going to give the steak a try. This is the best way to make steak, believe me, nice and plain. The only thing I would add if I had it would be mustard, French Dijon mustard. That's really good, so juicy. So my next actual meal is going to be sushi. So after the sushi, I'm going to cinema to see Mile 22. I think the cinema snacks absolutely suck. So I'm bringing my own, like a sneaky little boy that I am. And I've got these scofflets. They are like a cookie crumble and caramel truffle. And I've got this proper corn, sweet coconut and vanilla flavour. This popcorn's unbelievable. It destroys cinema popcorn. Sorry guys and girls, but cinema popcorn's just loaded with butter, and you can, I mean, there's a point where butter's good, but that's just overdose. These are really, really good. And the feel good drinks. This is like a water infused with apple and rose. You can get other flavors. Thought this was pretty good because only 11 grams of sugar, and apparently it tastes really sweet. So giving this a try, and there's also some water while I'm in the cinema. I'm also going to get some Percy Pigs. If you've ever tried Percy Pigs are great, but I'm getting the Halloween special flavor, limited edition. So I'm going to try that. Okay, so at a sushi place called Feng Sushi, I'm going to get 2 mean spicy tunas, I'm going to get 1 salmon avocado, 1 king prawn tempura roll, and 1 soft shell crab roll, chicken gyoza, and chicken katsu curry. So straight after the food, we had to rush to the cinema, or we would actually miss the cinema. We were kind of like running late. The food took a bit longer than expected to arrive. And yeah, so Mile 22. Mile 22 is a decent film. It was exactly what I expected. It was all action throughout. Ronda Rousey made a very, very, very short appearance, but what a shame. So I would give that a 6 out of 10 for sure. And also, cheating made me think that I'm not going to cheat next week. I was planning on getting some pizzas to watch UFC live. That's 229, Khabib and Conor. In case you're wondering, I have Conor to win that fight by knockout. No, I'm not a sheep. I'm an Englishman, so I'm going to like Conor more than Khabib. And I believe in his stand-up as well. But if you're in London and you're new to London, there's something called a taste card. You can get it online. It's a card which gives you discounts at loads of different restaurants. I'm going to whip it out if it will go, and here's what it looks like. So it'll give you discounts in loads of restaurants in London, and it gives you discounts on the theatre and the cinema as well, so it's really useful. It's a London hack. But I'm going to say goodbye for now, so until next time, keep pushing those limits. Remember, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video.